Okay, today we're going to learn how to draw with Gibbs cam. Basically, all we do is I'm clicking here on 2007 Gibbs cam, and it's going to open up this window here. On your right, actually on your left-hand side. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go to File. You're going to click on New. And it's going to open up this window here. And we're going to type training. And I'm going to save it on my desktop. And click yes. So now it's going to open up this window here. And right on this corner, it's going to give you some options. I'm going to hit this one here, Documents. I'm just going to open up this window. Okay, sorry for my camera being a little shaky here, but I don't have a tripod. But anyways, basically, where it says machine, this is I'm going to draw something for a horizontal lathe generic shank. And this is where the kind of material you're going to put. We're working with inches. On this section here, we're going to work with, you're going to click on diameter. And this section here is going to be the width of your stock. It's pretty self-explanatory. And this section here is the amount of material you're going to leave for your face. In this case, I'm putting 30 thousandths. So that's what I'm going to face off, 30 thousandths. This right here is the length of your stock. I could put from 5 to -48, which will make the length of my stock a lot longer. This is my auto clearance, and I like to put about 20 thousandths for auto clearance. And that's pretty much it as far as setting up this here. I'm going to go back over here. And click this. It's basically just going to make it go away. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drawing something for you guys. Okay. There you go. Okay. So we're going to use this one. It says geometry. This is what we're going to use. So you click on this, and it's going to open up this work group thing in here. And we're going to make a horizontal. We're going to make a horizontal and a parallel line on zeros here. If you notice also that that's our zero, but since I give it 30 thousandths on this section here, 30 thousandths that I'm leaving off for my facing, it's not exactly on my zero. From my zero to this line here of my stock, 30 thousandths, and it's basically this section here. That's what I told it to do. Okay, so let me take this off again. So we're gonna make a line. Let me just get this close for you guys here. Okay, there you go. We're gonna go line, axis, parallel. We're going to type 0, and this, you could click either one. If you click this one, it's going to send you back to the beginning. But if you click the other one, it's going to stay in the same page. And I'll show you. Line, axis, parallel 0, If I click this one, it's going to stay on the same page, on the same thing here. Okay, so now I'm going to, it created a line right on my 0 here. Now I'm going to do a horizontal line. So I'm going to hit horizontal here, 0, and hit, and as you can see, I now have a line on 0x and 0 and my C. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chamfer, and so I can show you guys how to do a parallel lines and make chamfers and make radiuses and all that good stuff. Okay, so how to make a parallel line is basically, it's pretty simple. All you do is you hit the line, this one, which is this, the 0 line here. You hit line, parallel, and I'm going to put about 15 thousandths, the distance I want to parallel from that line. So I'm going to put 0.015 thousandths. There you go, point, and enter. And I'm going to show you guys here something. Oh. There you go. I'm going to click the line that I want, and I'm going to choose the one, obviously, to the left of my stock. And I click OK. I now just created a line, a parallel line to my 0 line there. Okay. That's how you do a parallel line, which is pretty simple. Okay, now I'm going to create a line, a horizontal line of, let's say, what's my stock diameter, 1.5 inches. I'm going to create a line of 1 inch. 1 inch, point, 1 point, and hit. So there you go. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to create a chamfer from this point, like this. So what I gotta do first, I gotta make a point, these 2 lines, to create my chamfer. So what I do next is I hit this line. I gotta hit this CTRL and the lines. Okay, so basically I now have this line and this line here, and I come over here, and either what you can do is you can put point, or you can do connect, either one. And basically what it's going to do is going to create a point right in that section there. Now to create my chamfer, all you do is you hit that point like that. You come over here, you click on line, point, angle, and I'm going to do a chamfer of 45 degrees, and you hit this. Oops, it went the wrong direction. So now I'll come over here. I'll go edit, undo. It's going to undo my mistake there. It's still highlighted. Line, point, angle, negative 45, and hit. There you go. I now have a chamfer. So what I gotta do next is I gotta connect all these lines to make it to connect my chamfer there. So first of all, I gotta delete this point, delete, and then I gotta hit this line and this line. To do so, you gotta hold. You click this line first, and then you gotta hold CTRL and hit the next line, so they can both be highlighted. And then you hit connect. Bam. Okay, and then you hit this line, CTRL, and that line, like that. I hit this line and this line, which are highlighted, and then you come over here and connect. There you go. You now have a chamfer. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my zero line here to my zero line here, and connect. See that? Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to create a radius. So, okay, let's say for instance we're going to make another parallel line from our zero. Remember, you click this line, you highlight this line which you want to parallel. You hit line, parallel, and we're going to say we're going to parallel it about 0.750, 750 thousandths. And you choose, it's going to create two lines like this, and you choose the one that you want to keep. You click that one, and you select desired feature. Okay. And now you have this line here. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to create a line axis, and I'm going to say I'm going to create that one of 1.700. Enter. Oops, that's a little too high. Line, axis, 1.700.